think Ken looked today after a day away?
Looked great. Obviously it's practice, so you're never going to be perfect in practice, but he threw the ball well, moved well. Obviously missing yesterday wasn't ideal, but at the end of the day he did the work needed and ready to go.
Is there a world in which Fajardo gets any reps at all this week, going back to Saskatchewan and everything, or in the state that you guys are in right now?
Yeah, there's a world that happens for sure. We've got to evaluate the film, evaluate how he feels after today, because again, he's put in 2 really hard days this week, so we'll see how it goes. We don't have to declare anything till later, and at the end of the day, if he's on the roster, he can play at any point. So I think everybody knows when Cody's ready to play, he'll be playing. We got besides that, we've got the other guys that are more than capable of being in there and executing the offense.
Is he twisting your arm a little bit about the fact that it's Saskatchewan? Or?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that plays too much into it, to be quite honest with you. I think he's as excited as anybody to play. And it just so happens that we're playing in Sask, which he has very fond memories of, and all that stuff. And so it's a great place to play a game. I mean, I think that's it. I mean, you want to compete every week, and those are one of those special places where competing and playing is fun.
I have to ask you what your thoughts are about going back to.
I could care less, to be honest with you. I mean, I've come and gone from there. As far as I've coached there, played there, or coached there, played in that building, coached in that building, done it all in Saskatchewan. I just think it's a great place to be. What I'm most looking forward to is playing the game with our guys, and seeing some friends that I made along the way, because that's when you're in the CFL for a long number of years, you have relationships that you establish with people throughout, and I've got some special people there in Regina that I'm really looking forward to seeing on top of playing in that game.
But I dare say that you got the last laugh.
I don't look at it that way. I mean, at the end of the day, they chose to go in a different direction. I'm extremely happy where I am, and I'm excited about our team and what we can do, and I'm always excited about watching our team compete. So I could care less who we're playing any week. I'm just always focused on us.
Can you describe the environment playing over there in Saskatchewan compared maybe to other stadiums?
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to what ours. It's a great experience. I think they do a great job of supporting their team and making it difficult for opposing teams. And I think we do the exact same here in Montreal. So I think it's very, very similar to that. They have a beautiful building that they've built, and it's exciting to be there. So, for a road game, it's one of those games that you're in a very professional-looking building, with a great crowd, and it's always fun because it's a hostile environment as well. So I think we feel like we're home wherever we are, and that's our objective every time, is to go and get a win and feel like home for us.
What's the latest on Tyson? Is there anything new?
No, it's still being evaluated. There's a couple differing opinions on what is wrong with him. So we just need to look through that information and then come up with a timeline of when he will be back. So hopefully it's sooner rather than later, but it'll happen once we get the proper diagnosis and treatment schedule set forward.
Is there a chance that he plays against Saskatchewan?
No, there's not much of a chance that he plays.
Do you fraction down the season in a certain way that when you get to the half point now, you want to use that as we're starting the second half of the season? Is there a special message?
We don't care about any parts of the season. We don't split it into thirds. We don't split it into halves. We don't split it into nothing. We say it's week to week and be ready to play that week and learn lessons along the way. And we learned quite a few lessons through training camp. Every single practice we're out here performing against ourselves and the 9 games we have played. So that's all just fuel for the next game. It's not for anything looking ahead. I think our guys do such a good job of focusing on being right now where we are and not focusing at all on the standings, what could be, what the next 9 games hold. It's all about this week. We're all in this week. We're all in every week. That's it. So there's never a mindset of half or third or anything. It's just this week and this week alone.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
I mean, just have a veteran that knows the game, reads defenses extremely quickly, gets the ball out of his hands. He's not going to scramble around at all like the other guy can and move out of the pocket that much. Can he do it? Yes. I mean, he's shown and been productive when he does go out, because you're not necessarily expecting that part of him. But he's just savvy veteran, but knows the league, knows the defenses. He knows when to get rid of the ball and where it needs to be, and he's a very accurate quarterback. So, that's it's a challenge every time you play him. But I think our guys are looking forward to that challenge.
What would you like to say, if anything, about why you weren't here yesterday?
Yeah, it's just tough. Just had to go back home, handle some stuff, see family, be there for family. Is what it is. Unfortunate situation, but back here now and ready for the game. Ready to go.
How tough is it to practice, to concentrate on this, or is it a welcome distraction for you?
I'd say a little bit of both. It's nice to be out here with the guys, of course, cracking jokes and stuff, but at the same time you want to be there for the people who've supported you, and the people out there that are family that's struggling, and you want to be there with them. But they recognize, and we recognize that a family, I kind of need to be here, and I want to be here, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of a tough in between spot.
Will you go? You have a bit of a break after this game. Will you go back there?
It's not in the plans right now, just because I'll be going back there for the bye week.
Yes.
26th through the 31st. So, not right now. It's not in the plans.
How tough is it to concentrate?
It was nice to be out here today. I would say I was probably a little rusty, a little off, but it is what it is. I'm not really worried about it. It's tough, but I know come Friday and tomorrow and tonight, honestly, I just need to recover a little bit. Get back into game mode. But I know by Friday, honestly, by tomorrow I'll be okay and be ready to go.
You left Sunday and returned when? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, last night at midnight.
Wow.
From Arizona, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Direct flight?
Direct flight there. Connecting, coming back in Chicago.
Were you able to get any sleep last night?
About 4 hours.
And I understand that even yesterday from Arizona, you were doing a Zoom call with coaches.
Yes, sir. We have our QB meetings at 8, so 5 o'clock Arizona time, and yeah, that's what it is.
What do you think that says about Davis Alexander?
I mean, I think people on the team, they know, how serious I take this. But I knew, of course, I had to go. I had to go see my family. I'm very appreciative of everybody in the organization. I probably got 60 to 70 messages from everybody in the organization, top down. They even, they told me I didn't have to come back. I easily could have missed the game. I know as a family, particularly my dad, he would have wanted me to, he probably wouldn't have wanted me to miss it all, to be honest. But, take-give situation there. But, yeah, I'm very appreciative of everyone in the organization. It's a tough situation, but it's okay.
Just to make you smile, this organization tells me after every practice not to come back. I've been hearing it since 1997. And still I come back because I need the money. Did you or your dad exchange anything when you left? Any prophetic words from him, even if it was just, go out and play your best, play Davis Alexander football? Was there anything that he might have said that resonated with you?
Unfortunately, my dad, he was sedated, a lot of the time that I was there, so we didn't, I spoke to him, but that's kind of the situation.
What did you learn from your half against Saskatchewan that you can use in this game?
They're a good football team. We know that. They're a good defense. you know, we learned that we could move the ball on them. You know, it's a little bit of confidence going into this game. Obviously, they're going to probably have some wrinkles compared to this week. Just got to be ready for it all. You know, it's going to be probably imagine a crazy atmosphere. Regina Friday night. I'm excited for it. You live for literally games like this. At least I do. They're going to be loud. They're going to be ready to go. It sounds like Trevor's back. That's going to give him some energy. That's going to give him some juice. And, you know, we still got to go out there and play ball.